What's up, guys? I hope you are doing well. So today I'm going to show you how we perform a quick CRO audit at EGA. All right, so we're going to move on to the presentation. How to perform a quick and professional CRO audit. Why you need a CRO audit. There are many reasons why you need a CRO audit. The first reason would be to reach scalability, meaning a lot of people have e-commerce websites and their customer acquisition cost is too high or their conversion rate is too low. So although they're making money, they can't really scale to a certain point. So that's why they would need a CRO audit to fix that problem. Stop wasting money on traffic that doesn't convert. That's a huge problem I see with a lot of businesses also. Their customer acquisition cost is way too high compared to their competitors. Benchmark performance and find low-hanging fruits. Like this, sometimes, there's easy fix, like things you could fix in 30 minutes that could really improve your conversion rate. So I don't know why you would not want to fix that as quickly as possible and increase your sales. To increase your sales, your profit margin, and so on, and to keep your website healthy. That's the main reasons why you need a CRO audit at least once every quarter, depending on how serious you are about your online sales. But yeah, it's really important to do the CRO audits. Let's say you make $10,000 a month already with a conversion rate of 2%. If we increase it to, let's say, 3%, which is not much, you would already be making $15,000 in sales. And if we put it to 4%, double it, you'd go to 20K, and so on and so on. Some websites have a 1% conversion rate, and after we fix it, they have 5 plus. So it really is a huge factor in your online success to fix your conversion rate than to double your marketing expenses. Like it's way less expensive to do it that way. Although each are good, they just have their place. If you're running your business alone, here's some of the skill set you would need to be able to not only do an audit, but fix some of the findings to increase your conversion rate. You need an understanding of digital marketing, data analysis and interpretation. You need to know how to A/B test stuff, user experience, UI, UX, user interface knowledge. You need a little bit of coding skills. Why do you need some coding skills? Even though you're using Shopify, it's because most of the times, like a lot of templates you're using on Shopify are lacking some really good optimization that we could do. And we have no choice but to hard code them in the website. So yeah, that's the reason why you need some coding skill. Psychology is at the core of everything really. The psychology of the buyer, really important in conversion rate. That's our game. Persuasion goes with psychology. Copywriting skills. You need to understand how to sell to customers with words. That's really important. It will have a huge impact, maybe the biggest impact. You can see some blank landing page with just some words written on it, and they have a way better conversion rate than your full of image website. So copywriting has a huge effect in the balance, and a little bit of project management, because there's a lot of things to consider. It's complex to do a complete CRO optimization, but in this video we'll just do a quick audit, just to find the low hanging fruit so you can start improving your conversion rate really fast. So you don't need most of these skill set, but I'm just telling you, in the real case scenario, these are the real skill set you need to do it properly. All right, so if we go over the required tools, the first thing you need is a framework to track your steps and to know what to do and look for, free or paid. If you don't have a framework, we can provide you with a free one under the video. You're going to be able to find some low-hanging fruits really quick. You need access to Google Analytics, which is also free. You need a spreadsheet or Airtable to analyze your findings. You can do a really good job with spreadsheets, not going to lie. If you're just running a small audit, just to try to find your low-hanging fruits, you can go with the spreadsheet. Since we're a business and we also do it in depth, we use Airtable. I love Airtable. It's one of my favorite tools. So the steps to perform a quick CRO audit. First, it's prepare your analysis. By the way, I'll go over them really quickly so you just have a grasp of what we need to do, and I'll come back later when we go through each step. But the first thing is prepare your analysis. Second thing is we're going to look at your past data to find insights. Step number 3, perform an expert review of your website front end. So we're going to look at your website. Step number 4, combine insights, prioritize your findings, and create hypothesis. So because you might find like 30, 40 things that you would need to change on your website. So what you do in that case is you prioritize what would have the biggest impact. How you know what would have the biggest impact? That's step 4. All right, so let's move on with step number 1, which is prepare your analysis. So the first thing we need to do is get your document ready to write down your findings. So have your spreadsheet ready. Review your goals and KPIs. Like, what are you looking to achieve? Are you looking to increase your leads, increase your sales, just increase your conversion rate in general? So it's really important that you review your goals and KPIs, and we're going to use them throughout the whole analysis. Step number 2, we're going to look at your past data to find insights. We're going to look at things like to make sure everything is tracked properly so you don't lose data or your data is not corrupt for any reasons. We're going to look at your general data just to try to find some useful insights. We're going to perform a quick landing page analysis of your best performing landing pages. Perform a quick funnel analysis. So basically, if you take your best funnel, each step of the way, we're going to review each step and try to find some way we could improve it. Pad exploration, again, connected with funnel analysis. It's just to go more in depth. We're going to segment your data just to try to find like maybe some of your audience are performing better than others and whatsoever. Run a heat map analysis. In that case, we won't do it. Usually when we do it in depth CRO audit, we always run heat map analysis, but since we're trying to do it quickly today, we're not going to do that. And you're going to write down your stuff. So for step 2. All right, so step number 3, we're going to perform an expert review of your website front end. We're going to perform a general audit and look at things like your clarity, website clarity, relevancy, friction, focus, motivation and psychology, reciprocity, commitment and consistency, social proof, authority, liking, scarcity, checkout, copywriting, and so on. So that's why you need a good framework just to not get confused, because it can get really confusing. Other than that, in step 3, we're also going to do a quick competitor website analysis just to see what they're doing well, what they're doing bad, what we could copy from them. So for step 3, let's move on to step number 4. In step number 4, we're going to combine insights, prioritize your findings, and create hypotheses, like I told you earlier. So we're going to determine if your findings should be tested or fixed right away. We're going to prioritize your test ideas, because not all test ideas should be tested first. You know what I mean? So we're going to perform behavioral hypothesis to see which one would have more impact. We're going to perform a test hypothesis. And once that is done, you can start optimizing your website with the low-hanging fruits you found. So these are the steps to go through to perform a quick professional CRO audit. And by the way, while we're here, let me just show you guys the quick difference between a quick and a complete audit. So a quick audit put a lot of weight on expert reviews. It's only 4 steps. It's meant to find low-hanging fruits quickly, less expensive, and way quicker to perform. It's less structured and less reliable, but works when done properly. A complete audit put weight on in-depth research. It has more steps, twice the steps. It's meant to find most of the problem affecting your conversion rate. It's structured well. Each test are monitored well. So instead of being like a roller coaster, your CRO is gonna increase, and we're gonna make sure we're tracking all that if we change something a little bit and it doesn't increase it right away, we're gonna roll it back, move on to the next step and the next test, and just it takes a couple months to really do it in depth to really increase your conversion rate to the max you could really do it. We A/B test a lot. It can be expensive and it can be really time consuming. So yeah, those are the quick difference between both. All right, so now that you guys have a general overview of perform a quick CRO audit, now we're going to move on the next video and perform it in front of you guys so you guys can understand it better. So yeah, see you in the next video.